Particles in a reaction mixture are in a state of perpetual random motion and therefore collides with one another. So they collide with one another as they are moving, they collide with one another. So it also says that only effective collisions between reactant particles lead to chemical reaction and the formation of new products. Without an effective collision, it means that the products will not take place. Now, here comes a question. When does the effective collision takes place? In this regard, you require the amount of energy must be equal or more than the activation energy. And then number two, the orientation or the direction in which they collide. If the orientation is correct, then it means that they are going to form new products. We are saying that you need to know number one, an effective collision between reactant particles take place if the colliding particles have enough kinetic energy. Yes, they have enough kinetic energy to form an activated complex. So when they have enough energy, it means that they can overcome the activation energy. Then they are going to form an activated complex. It's not a reactant, it's not a product, but is in the transition of changing from reactants to products. So it is unstable compound which is formed. It is unstable compound which is formed, and then the reactants are being converted into products. So as long as these reactant particles, they have enough kinetic energy, if this energy of the colliding particle is equal or more than the activation energy, then the reaction will take place. Not only that, also we are saying that particles are correctly oriented when they collide. So this, although they have enough energy, but if particles are not collided in correct orientation, then it means that these products will not be formed. If carbon monoxide and oxygen, they react with enough with less energy, then the reaction will not take place. But if the reaction has enough energy, carbon monoxide has enough energy with oxygen, then they can be converted into product as long as the orientation is correct. So if you look at this carbon monoxide and this one, here the orientation is wrong and then the reaction didn't take place. Here the orientation is correct and also have enough energy, then automatically the products are going to be what? Are going to be formed. And then if you look at also another example, you'll find out that this is trying to show you that the orientation you are looking for is this. So if these ones, they react with, they collide with this, collision one, collide with this with enough energy, then the products are going to be formed. But if you look at this, collision in number two, the orientation is not correct. However much this molecule has energy, but the orientation is not correct, so the products are not going to be formed. And then if you look at this, if still the orientation, the direction in which they approach each other is not correct, so products are not going to be formed. Even here, the orientation or direction is not correct. As long as all these three alternatives, the reaction is not going to take place. The orientation must be correct. The particles must have enough energy or more than equal or more than the activation energy. Then the products are going to be formed. So this is trying to explain the correct orientation and the enough amount of energy so that products can be formed. So if you look at some of the factors which affect the rate of chemical reaction,